How cute. Oh, that's adorable. Hi. Oh, yeah, the popcorn. What's up? Okay. I had that oil show pulled up, and now it's gone. Where did it go? Are you guys ready to get oily? I'm ready to get oily. Y'all ready to rub some clove oil on our buttholes? Because I am. Hello. That song. Oh, the oil show. I know. The world's best theme song is going to be coming at you in a second. Oh, Pippi's here. Pippi, you want to say hello to everybody? Oh, she said, I heard you're doing a show. Check my messages. I saw my messages going off right as I was clicking play. What is going on, girl? Pippi's, can you guys hear Pippi purring? She's like rubbing her happy little face. Yeah, what happened? What's going on? Oh, I'll have to read all that when I'm done here. We're just I'm maybe gonna give another minute before we start watching. How's everybody? You know, I think this is a perfect excuse for us to take our mind off of the elections, because I've been watching Hassan's election coverage like all day, and it's stressing me out. So can only hope for good things, but the more I look at that shit, the more I get like all sad. So question, is the word oil one syllable or two? I say oil, but like one of the ladies in this show says ol. Or yeah, something like that. I think because there's like a title on the one where they put oils on the dog. They're like zoology, because that's how they say oil, but it's like zoology is how I would say it. I don't know. Howdy, comrades. Hey guys, what's up? Don't say what out loud. Oh, no, I won't. Girlfriend, I won't. I was just thinking maybe it was some like new MLM tea or something. You voted, Jess? That's great. Thank you, everyone who voted. If you voted today, if you voted early, thank you. Because it's extremely important that that happens. I have been told by multiple people that are like, I got this person to vote today. I told this person to vote. I got them registered and voting today. And I'm like, great job. I got my best friend and hopefully her husband to vote today too. She wasn't planning on it, but we just got to do what we can, guys. We do what we can. But let's stop stressing and let's watch some oils. Are you guys ready? I'm about to click play on the best theme song of all time. What the fuck just happened to my chat box? I don't know. All right. You guys ready? I'm about to press play. You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Na, 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 na. Na, na, na. Na, na, that oil show. Na, 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 na. It's that time, y'all.
That oil show. Hi, welcome to
Best
That Oil Show,
ever.
and happy Thanksgiving. It's
Happy
November
Thanksgiving.
already.
It's not Thanksgiving yet. Calm down.
Okay, I'm excited for our show today because we're talking on all things hormones.
Oh, this will be a fun one too, by the
Such
way.
a hot topic. Literally, it's gonna be hot in here. It's gonna be hot. Right. I mean, if y'all knew what we were just talking about, I don't know. But anyway,
That's for blooper reels.
we're gonna keep it PG, exactly. But hormones.
Oh, you know what? Real
everybody's
quick.
got 'em.
Question. Is it better for you guys if, because like the chat, not being able to read the chat bugs me. So like if I had this like this, is that better so that the chat can show up here? Or do you guys not care? I don't know. Someone tell me. I guess I'll just leave it like this size or whatever. And hormones, my trans girl ears have perked. Yeah, Eve, didn't you know you could transition just with essential oils? Like, come on. Yeah, I'm waiting on responses on what I should do with this layout here. I just don't like that, like, only sometimes you can see the chat. But, I don't know. What oils do you need to transition? We're going to find out.
And so it's important for all of us, and we have Young Living, we have amazing supplements to help support our
for the
hormones.
replay.
I
like to have the
Nature
chat
Red's sitting
there.
here because it always should be sitting
Nature
here.
Red.
Every cell in our bodies need it, including our endocrine system and all the endocrine glands. But we have amazing supplements like Endogize. Endogize and Power Gize for the guys. Women can take Power Gize as well. But our focus
That's
with
true.
all
Why isn't
of
the
these
chat box
wonderful hormone
updating?
and
What the heck?
endocrine system
What
supporting
happened?
supplements is that like
Okay, just turn it.
all of these
Oh.
products do support
It's having
all the
problems
various
today.
endocrine glands in our bodies. And so my favorite, well, I've got a couple favorites. Cortistop is one of my favorites right now because it's been an intense season, fall and leading up to holidays, and there's so many things going on, and sometimes I feel a little stressed, and so
Cortistop for the holiday shopper in your
The
life.
fuck is cortisol? What is that?
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
And
What
so
is
for me, when I
that?
take it personally before bed, because you can take it in the morning, you can take it before bed, and for me before bed, it's like all of that stress, it melts away.
Yes.
And I can my brain turns off, and I don't know why I didn't use it.
Hi, Eve.
so
Thank you.
much
That's so
sooner
nice of you.
In my 16 plus years in Young Living, but it is something more recently that I created a habit with, and it changed everything for me.
Oh, yeah,
It needs to be
subtitles,
taken
sorry.
at night because you want cortisol in the morning. You want to get up and go. You want to have that. I have this reason to move my body, and so cortistop for the.
I'm gonna look up this
helping you to
cortistop
stop,
shit.
Relax, and it's so important we get that sleep at night to affect our hormones.
Absolutely, and cortisol is one of those. When cortisol, when your stress is increased, cortisol increases, and it robs pregnenolone from creating
Pregnenolone.
the other hormones that your body's needing to create more of its.
All right, where are my medical peeps at? Is anything that they're saying legit? Because it doesn't sound right. I don't know what cortisol is, though. I mean, I've obviously heard it. Anyway, Cortistop capsules combines pregnenolone. Don't know what that is. Herbs and essential oils to help the body maintain its natural balance and harmony and support the glandular systems of women. Weird. I was also thinking too while she was saying like what was she saying? Something like stress all melts away. Where have we heard that recently? Elamir, the yellow strip bullshit. Yeah, and we know that for sure. Like, I don't think I've showed you guys, but like I was sent screenshots of an Elamir chat, and there are people who are straight up in there, like, who were on like other anti-MLM videos just being like, oh my gosh, Elamir changed my life or whatever. But then behind the scenes in the group chats, they were saying like, I'm really disappointed that it didn't work for me and all that stuff. Dude, this chat box shit is pissing me off. I'll have to fuck around with it after I press play. But yeah, I don't think that anyone should take anyone seriously who's sitting here like, oh yeah, just the stress just melts away when I take this product. It's like, yeah, of course you'd say that. Cortisol is a stress hormone, but we already know this oil doesn't do anything to reduce it, I'm sure. Here, let me see what oils are in it. Oh, my dogs are barking, sorry. Cortistop blend. What the fuck? Canadian fleabane flowering top oil? What the fuck is that? I'm pretty sure, like, listen, I've never been to Canada. I've never heard of this flea oil bullshit. And, I manage my stress just fine. I don't think I need this shit. Fennel oil, frankincense, of course. Peppermint. There's more? Oh, God. Okay, that's it. So, basically, frankincense, peppermint, and some fucking flower bullshit. And fennel. And then it has, like, Acacia racemosa root extract, like a bunch of weird shit. Obviously it's a supplement. None of this is medically, what do you call it? Sound. There's no evidence probably to support any of those ingredients. Yeah, why isn't lavender in it? You would think, right? I've never been to Canada. Eve, if I leave and go to Canada, even if it's just for a visit, you can't get me to leave. You cannot get me to come back to America. You just fucking can't. There's fleas are banging up the north. They all like take essential oils from like dead fleas. Gross. I'm just making shit up. Frankincense and peppermint just in time for Christmas. Yeah, wow. Okay, so yeah, so the stress hormone shit. The only way to do anything of significance with your hormones is with medication, which should be supervised by an endocrinologist. Yes? Thank you, Melissa J, for bringing that up because, true. Oh, okay, people are saying fight or flight, hormone released under stress, but yeah, it has become a bit of a buzzword. Yeah, that makes sense. That's probably why I've heard it so much. Cortisol also controls some kidney pentameters, so you don't want to fuck with it too much. Yeah, this stuff sounds scary, dude. You're going to Toronto? I'm jealous. It's probably going to be cold, though, huh? Okay, I'll press play. But I'm calling bullshit on basically all of this. But hey, if anyone else has any input on this cortisol situation, please leave it in the chat. I'll try to watch it. But I'm going to be fucking around with the chat box, too.
And so that can affect other hormone levels.
Also, stress is different for different people. So, stress is anything that stirs up that fight or flight thing in you, the adrenaline rush and that. So it's not just about shopping or families or jobs. It can also be about video gaming. So this time of year,
Video
I spend
gaming.
a lot of time on video games because it's family time. My family time is we're on video games,
Well.
and some of our video games are stressful because there is an adrenaline rush, and so I find that when
Let's
I
see if
am in
this
this
new chat
season
box
of a lot
works.
of gaming that I do need my cortisol because I am triggering. I'm all in when I'm playing. I'm all in, and I'm triggering all that. So it's good to have.
You
that
shouldn't be
cortisol
playing
to
video games
flush
if they
out
stress you out,
all that
honestly.
extra adrenaline from my
Video games aren't
adrenaline
supposed to do that.
Packed full of all the DHEA, which is the building blocks of all your hormones. And so when you give yourself that to go to bed with and you wake up, your body has taken all those building blocks and balanced all your hormones out.
I feel like that's giving it
It's
way
awesome.
too much
Another
credit.
thing that has been game changer for my family is the Endoflex Vitality. Oh my word, it's sitting somewhere over here, but like I can tell stories all day
Endoflex.
long. But Endoflex, you added to the Ningxia Red.
Like they do everything.
Supports the endocrine system.
Wait.
We also will take.
Was that because they were showing that's not a vitality oil, right? No. But she's saying that you should eat it. But it's not labeled for that. Hey, FTC. Excuse me, FTC. This lady just suggested you eat an oil that's not meant for consuming according to the way it's labeled on the package. Can we do something about that? Video games shouldn't stress you out. Someone tell Markiplier. Well, I mean, sure, like, but I don't know, like, because for me anyway, if a video game starts stressing me out, I'm like, done, bye. Because I play video games to, like, unwind, Oils, no. Yeah, dude, so this chat box is still not updating. I don't know what the problem is, so I'll probably just make this bigger then. Oh, where do we go? How do I click it? Oh, there we go. I'll just make this bigger since the chat box isn't even working the way it's supposed to anyway. Seems like it's just going to update whenever it feels like it, so. Anywho, yeah, the thought of eating essential oils is gross. But yeah, so what was it? Because they basically say, like, was it last episode where they were like taking shots of Ningxia together? Sheila, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Mario Kart stresses you out, girl. Mario Kart's supposed to be fun. Yeah, they're always saying like, I added a drop of peppermint to my Ningxia for a kick. And then I think there was one who was like, I added thieves and ew. Yeah, that's right. Because we were talking about how I don't like the smell of thieves. So like the taste probably isn't good anyway. Yeah, damn. Thank you. That's so nice of you, Sheila. You're always coming through, girl. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I don't know. But there's definitely some oils on this table here that are not vitality oil. The white labels are vitality, I'm pretty sure. That one might be, I don't know what that is. But like these ones, if they're going to suggest eating this shit, it's not labeled for that. Period. So that was interesting to me. Sorry.
Oh my word, it's sitting somewhere.
Oh my
over here.
word.
Like, I could tell stories all day long, but Endoflex,
CC Panda, I feel that.
The Ningxia Red, it supports the endocrine system. We also will take our Endoflex
look at that
oil
chat box,
and
man.
rub it like
Oh,
over
how
the
cute.
thyroid,
That's a cute little
on the temples,
overlay.
on the back of the neck. Just, I mean, I always get my oils as close to where I'm needing them to go, and so we'll rub them on the abdomen, the inside of the ankles for
My
girls,
P.O.
outside the
box is
ankles
probably
for
listed in the
boys.
description of this
And,
live.
It just is one of those things, if there's a lot of tension in the house.
Take a
preteens,
shot of
teens,
olive oil every time they
it's
tell
all
you
of a
to
sudden,
eat
you know,
essential
get
oils.
Endoflex
Ew.
on and everybody's
You'll
chill.
get, like,
Okay,
heart
that
disease
works
or
for
something,
adults,
dude.
That works for toddlers.
Yes.
It works for
Teenagers. And I'd like to come back to
Dude, I wasn't paying attention, but did she just suggest, if they're still talking about this endocrine, whatever the fuck that oil was, did she just suggest that it's good for toddlers? So did she just suggest that you feed something to a toddler that is not labeled for eating? Is that what she just did? Because ew. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, Eve. Eve posted my P.O. box. Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel live video game stress is different. If you're actually getting stressed by playing games, that's not good. When I play a stressful game, it's not stressing me out like IRL stuff does. Yeah, I guess there's a difference. Like, I don't know, raiding in WoW can be stressful because, like, you keep wiping and, like, everyone is, like, dying all the time. And you're like, just get the shit right. Learn what the boss does and kill it. But then you only see the wipers and they're all stupid. And yeah, that's part of the reason I don't really raid anymore either. Took a shot of olive oil for a charity stream and may I just say it was terrible. So I can't even imagine how gross those oils are. You should have put a shot or a drop of an essential oil in that olive oil. Give it a flavor. Just kidding. Don't do that. Oh, shit. At least when toddlers eat playground sand, it ups their immunity. No, just give them essential oils and that will up their immunity. Don't you know? That's a joke. Don't do that. I'd rather let my kids eat dirt, honestly.
boys, because we talk about endocrine system, everybody's like, oh, girls and hormones. Boys have hormones too,
Yeah.
and they need the Endoflex support equally or as more.
And can we
I have
just
two
say,
girls and two boys, so I know.
can we just say, if you're going to be in a car with any human being, you need Endoflex. I literally, we were
So
going on a
stressed
trip,
out.
had to leave, forgot something. I could sense some angst in the car, and so when I went back in the house to get it, I went by and I made sure I had Endoflex in my pocket, and I didn't say anything. I just passed it around because everybody knows you need to go spend some time with you and Endoflex and Jesus, or we're all gonna have a problem. So
It was a
everybody
trip, not a
puts their
vacation,
Endoflex on. No, my children know that when I hand them Endoflex, they better put it on because it is
Right.
important.
They better put it on and
It's
say a
like
prayer.
Unsaid message.
Science.
Hey Talia, what's up?
My stress levels, that's what.
Oh, don't be stressed. You know, some rocks turn to diamonds under stress.
I
Well,
don't
what
need
about other
essential
rocks?
oils, Mary. I have
they just
Xanax.
turned to dust.
Exactly.
Hi, I'm Wendy,
And I'm Talia.
and this
Is
is
the
the Science
Science
Highlight. Now, we are
God.
just joking around, but stress is no joke when it comes to how it affects your hormones. Cortisol is a hormone that
Everyone
your
shuts
adrenal
up and
glands
mom oils
produce
them.
when you are under stress. You need cortisol, but if your cortisol is out of balance, it can be harmful to your health. Today's Science Highlight is brought to you by stress, your hormones, and the hormone called cortisol. We're going to take a look today
was a long
at
pause. It
Young
was really
Living's
awkward.
Cortistop.
Not the
Cortisol
Jesus statement
can
immediately
affect
being
nearly
followed by
every
science.
organ system in your body,
Seriously,
including the nervous
dude.
system, the immune system, the cardiovascular system,
True.
all the systems. Cortisol triggers the
No, don't you know that science is only okay if it helps push their narrative, if it supports their narrative, it supports what they're trying to do. If the words that are coming out of their mouth sound scientific and good, then that's okay. That's fine. But if the science is something they don't want to believe, then they're just like, I need Jesus. Jesus won't let me get sick. What is it? Modern medicine miracles. Who?
release
Sorry.
of glucose from your liver for fast energy during times of stress. You know, the whole thing when the tiger's running after you and you can run really fast? That's happening all the time when your cortisol levels are high.
You can run really fast when your
helps
cortisol
control
levels
how
are
your
high?
body uses fats, proteins, and carbohydrates for energy.
Like I could outrun a
and
tiger?
having consistently high levels of cortisol can lead to inflammation and a weakened immune system. So how can we support our bodies to help keep balanced cortisol levels in times of stress? Here's a few tips.
See your doctor.
The research says that prioritizing your sleep may be an effective way to reduce cortisol levels. Chronic sleep issues have been associated with
makes
higher
sense.
cortisol. So establish a bedtime routine. Stop drinking caffeine 6 hours before bedtime.
Okay, but tell us about
Avoid
the essential
nicotine and
oils.
alcohol. Limit exposure to bright light at night. Just do what you can to get a good night's sleep. 2, exercise regularly. Regular exercise has been shown
wants
in
to do
numerous
that.
studies to help improve sleep
Please.
quality, reduce stress, and improve overall health, which can lower cortisol over time.
I'm gonna
3,
snort oils and
practice
race some
deep,
tigers.
controlled breathing. It stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps
Right,
to
Missy
lower
J?
cortisol
Like,
levels.
meditating is
And number
probably
4,
way better than this.
Make sure your body has enough DHEA and pregnenolone, which are precursor hormones. These are the building blocks that your body uses to make all your other hormones like estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, etc. When your body is under stress, studies show that cortisol levels rise and DHEA levels decrease. And there are studies that show that DHEA supplementation has cortisol lowering effects. DHEA and cortisol are the most abundant hormones released by
sorry,
the
this
adrenal
is so much
glands,
word
and
salad.
both
I'm
play a
trying to
role
keep
in the
track
stress
of what they're
response.
saying.
Essentially, DHEA opposes or offsets the effects of cortisol. Research on stress suggests that understanding the DHEA cortisol ratio may be the key to understanding how we respond to stress. Studies show that a high DHEA to cortisol ratio may reduce the negative impacts to stress, but in comparison, subjects with low DHEA to cortisol ratio were more
My light is
vulnerable to
flickering. I don't know what's
symptoms
going
of
on.
stress. Other studies show that
Ghost?
DHEA supplementation has cortisol lowering effects. So again, we're going to want to lower that cortisol by supplementing our body with the DHEA, the building blocks we need to help provide all the hormones that our body.
Okay, but like, listen. Well, let me pull up again, like how much one of these things is. 60 of these at the discount is $63.25, and that's discounted. Retail, this shit will run you $83.22. Please, you're out of your fucking minds. And that's for 60. Let me see if do you take 1, 2? Are there's suggested uses? Oh, hi, Pippi. 2 capsules in the morning before breakfast. If desired for extra benefits, take another 2 capsules before retiring. I think, they mean sleeping, but it just sounds stupid. Use daily for 8 weeks. Discontinue use for 2 to 4 weeks before resuming. Okay, I guess what my question is, and I'm sure some of you guys will know this, but like, you have to be getting DHEA from somewhere else, right? Like, this is not the only place to like get DHEA. It's probably like in a lot of natural foods and shit, and you don't have to go spend $70 or between $60 and $80. Oh, Joanna, thank you for the $10 hairs. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But yeah, so this is a month's supply or less. Some of these people are taking 4 of these per day. It's going to last you, what, half a month? Pippi, I can't see the computer. So that's messed up. Like, that's really, really gross. These coats have never been in a lab ever. Probably not. Anyway. Oh, bye, Joanna. Thank you. I so appreciate it. Yeah, it's so frustrating that stress raises them. Yeah, I mean, that is, I guess if that's how it works, that is frustrating. But I guess my point is like, what they're telling people they need right now is something that's going to cost them $60 a month minimum. Well, $63 a month minimum. A month. That's so fucking wild to me, dude. pisses me off. Oh, meanwhile, I'm sure that there are way cheaper alternatives, way healthier, easier ways to get DHEA. Pippi said, fuck this shit. She's like, yeah, Mom, you don't need to be looking at this. Oh, guys, Pop-Tart's here. Look. Oh, this is Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart. It's fine. It's fine. She doesn't care. It's fine. Okay, sorry, I'll press play. Where can you get DHEA? I want to know.
Bodies need to make. So this is why Young Living's Cortistop is such a good tool to help you support your balanced hormones. It helps the body maintain balance and harmony.
Here are a few of the other ingredients in Cortistop. Pregnenolone,
Pregnenolone is a precursor hormone that increases the production of all hormones in the body.
L-A-phosphatidylserine. Try saying that 5 times fast.
No.
This supports healthy mental function.
Holy shit. Okay.
L-A-phosphatidyl.
On Amazon, you can get straight DHEA capsules, 200 of them for $19. That's $18.98, but round it up. Free shipping with Prime. Come on. And 200, like, how many of these are you supposed to take? Probably 2 at the most per day. I'll read the instructions. Oh, 1 capsule daily. This says you only have to take 1 daily for that'll last you over half a year if there's 200 capsules in here and you only take 1 daily. Like, come on. And they're gonna sit there and be like, yeah, but our DHEA is natural and blah blah blah. Like, shut up, man. Ugh, it's fucking wild. Increase production of hormones, and you're giving it to toddlers. What the actual fuck is wrong with this woman? Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. Yeah, if this has anything to do with fucking around with hormones, probably isn't safe for children. So there's that. You better get Mac Attack to watch this next time and have him wreck these peeps. Dude, it would be fun to have Mac Attack as a guest on one of these days, but I think he works nights. So I don't know. I tried to get Mac to do another Hun Science video with me like months ago, and he was like, yeah, sure, and then like never got back to me. So there's that. I love Mac Attack though. I'd have him on anytime.
Choline,
That supports healthy memory function as well.
black cohosh,
Supports menopause and PMS, healthy
What do you mean
insulin levels,
supports
healthy bone
menopause?
density levels, and emotional balance.
What does that mean?
DHEA,
This is derived from wild yam root. It's a precursor hormone that supports
Then
healthy
eat some
brain
fucking
function,
yams.
emotions, libido, and muscle and bone mass.
and of course, what Young Living supplement would be complete without a list of essential oils? Clary sage, Canadian fleabane, fennel, frankincense, and peppermint.
These are all hormone-supporting oils.
What does
Since we're
that
talking
mean?
about
That doesn't mean
hormones today,
shit.
we felt it was really important to mention this hormone-supporting and balancing product because it's a real tool that you can use in your natural health tool chest to keep your hormones balanced and happy.
I don't think hormones have feelings.
Right now, I'm actually loving PD8020.
Okay, tell us about that.
Yes. Well, it's actually it's kind of similar to Cortistop, except doesn't have all of the. It's got the pregnenolone and the DHEA. That's what the P and the D is for, and it's 80 and 20.
I can
And
think of
basically
other
it's those two
things that the
things,
P
it's
and the
building
D are
block
also
of
for.
all of your hormones.
If
so
you know
whatever
what
your
I'm
body
saying.
needs, it's going to take that and it's going to
Boo
make your hormones balance out. Instead of just saying, "Oh, you need this," you need
Menopause
progesterone, or
doesn't
you
need supporting. Yeah, that's
testosterone,
what I
or
was
you need whatever.
thinking.
That gives you a building block where your body says, "Okay, well, I'm going to do what I need to do with this." I mean, it's different for everybody. So
Yeah.
That PD8020, what I noticed for me, I'm 49, so I'm right on that, things are changing a little bit. And I've always been able to balance completely with Progestins Plus. Like, that's all I ever needed. And then I balanced out. And I noticed feeling very emotionally
How do
vulnerable.
you know that
a
though?
couple
Like when you're talking about my hormones were balanced out, like how did you take a blood test? Like I don't know how you test hormones, probably through blood, I would think. But like she's like, oh yeah, all I needed was this one product, and my hormones were totally balanced out. Like how do you know that? I know that obviously when your hormones are out of whack, then you start feeling crazy and weird and fucked up and all that. But like I guess there's no way of really knowing if your hormones are like balanced without going like to a doctor for some medical testing and stuff, right? Hunter. Hi, Hunter. Is this the view? It's the view except organic. This is the organic view. Apparently it's supposed to be what Young Living video would be complete without fake doctors' coats and people without medical degrees speaking on medical manners. Yeah, exactly. True. Fucking true. Okay. Play.
Times it's like, this is not me, but why do I feel so off and like really, just very touchy? And all I had to do is take a couple PD 80/20, and it was like 15 minutes later, it was like, bam, I'm back to normal. And I noticed that huge
That's so
hormonal
good.
shift.
That is so good. Well, while we're talking, I'm gonna pass around Endoflex. So, it's good for everybody. But whenever I taught my kids how to use Endoflex, we put a couple drops on, and we put it, on the temple, the back of the neck, on the throat, on the midsection, and the lower back is where our adrenals are, lower abdomen, and then inside or outside of the ankles, and breathe it in really good. And of course we take
That
our
cross
Endoflex
necklace
Vitality
dope.
Pad and our Ningxia Red, but I'll pass it on. I also have our Progestins Plus in here.
Is there into whatever
changers,
vitality?
Especially for females, for us ladies that there's
looking it up.
always ups and downs for all of our hormones. And so whether it is to for our second oldest daughter, Elise, she loves her Progestins Plus and Endoflex for emotional support. Because this was something that I learned a long time ago.
Bergamot?
was
Would
when
you
your
eat
body is
bergamot? Apparently
struggling
these
to
people do.
balance hormones, your brain cannot properly process emotions.
Yeah.
So when you think
they have
about
a
that,
lot.
you can trace all the way back from birth.
I didn't realize they had
all
this
the way
many.
to however old you are, or the people in
Okay,
your life, all
I have to make this correction. They do have an Endoflex Vitality oil. So it's just the bottle that she was showing was the regular kind. That wasn't the Vitality, even though she just said Endoflex Vitality, and then I went and looked, and it's a thing. $14 for a little bottle of it. I wonder, you guys, because here's the thing, and I'm gonna look this up right now, actually, too. 5 milliliters for $14.25. How much is regular Endoflex? Because they're supposedly the same thing. Endoflex, Young Living. I just want to know. Okay, this is 15 milliliters for $31. Yeah, I guess that, okay, because you get 3 times as much. I don't know. But then how small are they then? I mean, I don't know how big a 5 milliliter bottle is, but anyway, okay, so I just wanted to correct that even though the bottle she was showing was not the Vitality, they do have Endoflex Vitality. There we go. So I guess the FTC isn't going to be up their butt. But I'm surprised at how many Vitality oils they have. I thought last I checked they didn't have that many, but now they have it for like everything. It's wild. Not everything, but a lot. Bergamot is an essential oil, and it's one of my favorite essential oils. It smells so good. But eating it, I mean, it's citrusy, but also kind of like, I don't know. It's whatever. 5 milliliters is 1 teaspoon. Really? That's not a lot to put in a bottle. Are these Vitality bottles like tiny? Ooh. I don't know, man.
all the way until we die. I mean, there's always times that our hormones are in flux, and so it is important for us to be aware of supporting our endocrine system.
They're putting
so
essential
that,
oils on their
not
buttholes.
only
You know,
our
they're putting them
body
in their
feel
vajiggly
better,
jags. Oh, you know what? At one point, was it a Hun Science video? Or maybe it was just like an MLM fails video. There was a doTERRA rep who was making, they put like in an ice cube tray, like one of the smaller ice cubes, and they put, I think, coconut oil in them and then some drops of essential oils and then froze them for the sole purpose of putting them in your cooter. Yeah. So, it's not even a question that people are putting essential oils in their vajiggly jags, dude. Like, they're totally doing it. Butthole oil. And we know they're putting it on their butthole because one of these ladies admitted to it. We've seen doTERRA reps. I mean, I've never seen them actually physically put it in their vagina, but like we've seen them make shit to do that with. So, yeah.
But we also feel better emotionally.
And another thing too is
everything.
I think a lot of people don't realize that when you're trying to balance your hormones, your body's trying to do that. Your liver is very important. So supporting your liver, because that's kind of a processing plant for a lot of your hormones.
In a nice cube tray.
And our hormones are, yes, Juvaflect, all your Juva products to support your liver. But also that you can be, a lot of times we think that we're lacking in hormones. But there are
Clown
times.
Town. No. Oh my god. They also said dip tampons in essential oil and leave it in overnight, which could literally cause toxic shock. Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck? Who thought that was a good idea, dude? Oh my god. I mean, one could put strictly coconut oil like that for prep as lube, but yeah. Well, no, I think the point is like, there's really no good reason why anyone should be putting essential oils in their vagina, period. Like, period. So, Savannah has watched up close a doTERRA rep put oils in her vagina, confirmed. All right, you got me. That's just like, you know, all my neighbors are doTERRA reps, and I just like look out the window with binoculars and watch them put them in their vaginas. That's how I know what's going on.
Is when we can be in excess of our hormones. And so sometimes we need more of one thing to balance out the other thing. And anyway, so it's just important to make sure, if you go back and watch our first show on the digestive system, getting that foundational health in order, because if not, that will also affect your hormones. And if you're trying to balance your
And you're
hormones
gonna do that with essential
without
oils?
getting that system in check, you're gonna struggle.
think so.
It's gonna be a lot harder.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely. We have more supplements. Endogize is wonderful for supporting the entire endocrine system, and guys can take it too.
Name
There's
one
another
hormone.
Thyromin.
I take that.
Okay, thyromin stories.
And I mean, the name tells you what it does, right? It's supportive of the thyroid. I like to also take it in the morning to support my adrenals. So at nighttime, much like Cortistop, it can help you to relax before bed and enter into that really good REM sleep that you need.
Blaze
But in
Goddess,
the
you're not the
morning,
only one, what?
It's actually
Who
something
looks out
that
the
can
window
help
and
with,
watches people
the
put
way that
vagina
it's
drops in?
formulated will help to strengthen and support
I need to stop
your
saying
adrenal glands,
that.
which
I
is-
need to say
we
vajiggly
think
jags or
about,
YouTube's gonna get up my butt.
The parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous systems, and what we're bombarded with in our culture
Metaphorically,
today,
not
and
actually,
just
up my
this
butt.
time of year especially, when there's so many, you're being pulled in different directions, the holidays, and you're putting yourself out there into parties and relatives and maybe traveling, and so really to support your adrenal glands and give them that extra love with the thyromin. is
Man,
important.
what do adrenal
I
glands
remember
do?
when I first started taking Thyromin, I would just take one right before bed, and Gary would always say, put it on your nightstand, and have it right there, right before you go to sleep. the
Dude,
best
wait,
you
I just
can.
noticed this has nothing to do with anything. Oh, fuck. You guys can't see the chats in the way. There's like a Young Living box back here. It's like made of wood. I guarantee they keep like My Word Made Flesh in there, and the Essential Oil Bible written by Gary Young. And also, I did also notice that it says Holy Spirit up here on this mantelpiece here. So, Holy Spirit. Well, I guess just a mantle, huh? Anyway. Great. Cute. Real cute. The background is very interesting. The more I look at it, the more my eyes get drawn to weird shit. What if like a demon popped up right here and like no one noticed? It'd be like one of those when you see it you'll shit bricks things. Remember those old memes? There's just like a scary guy right here. Anyway.
Because if you
That's
take it a little
that's
too
their
early,
Young Living
those
altar,
nutrients
probably.
will go to the adrenals and give them some support, and you could feel like, oh, I'm awake. So anyway, I would take it right before bed, and I started noticing pretty right away, within just a few days, that in the morning time when I would wake up, I felt more ready to jump out of bed and ready for my day, and I didn't realize how much my joints were already feeling stiff. And I was feeling like, oh, I gotta get up out of bed. But then whenever I take thyroid,
Gary could be the
it's
demon?
a lot easier
Oh,
for
fuck.
me to be like, okay, I'm
I'ma
ready to tackle
Photoshop
my
that.
day, and it
That'll
doesn't
be funny.
don't have that
period of like, gotta wake up, you know? And so I'm just like ready, and my joints were moving just fine, which is so interesting. It's like, how does that even work? I don't know.
I call bullshit.
Thyromone does for me, and I absolutely love it. Another good one for kind of regulating that sleep-wake cycle is Super B. You kind of wouldn't think, but if you're taking Super B in the daytime, like in the morning, by the end of the evening, your body is ready for bed because that nutmeg is really supporting your adrenal glands during the day. And then by the time the sun goes down and it's ready for bed, your body's ready for that rest. And so you naturally kind of helps to regulate that circadian rhythm and support those adrenals at the same time.
That's awesome.
I was taking Thyromone because I'd heard Sarah say, "Oh, it helps me
Thyroid
jump out of bed
men.
in the morning," and I was taking it. I was like, "Okay, this is okay." I knew I needed it, but I wasn't feeling kind of like the Ningxia. When I first started taking the Ningxia, I didn't feel a change. But then I'm over 50, and I needed more support, so I started taking the Fimogen, and I was taking Fimogen in the morning and Thyromone at night, and that was all fine. And I heard from somebody that I should take the Fimogen at night as well as the Thyromone. And so when I started putting those two together right before bed, my sleep improved, and that's when I started jumping out of bed in the morning. Let's get things done. And I was like, okay, this is the way I used to be when I was in my 20s. I get up in the morning and get a bunch done before 10 a.m., So that's my go-to now is Fimogen.
But so she's like, when I first started drinking Ningxia, like, I didn't notice a difference. I was hoping that she would go into it and be like, but I noticed a difference with drinking Ningxia now because, I don't know, my body got used to it or some shit. She never really explained, like, what she did. Because, seriously, guys, like, if you don't know, I've tried Ningxia. Someone sent it to my P.O. box one time, and I did a whole video, like, deep diving into Ningxia and then trying it at the end. And they sent me two? I think 2 of the little packets that they have. So I drank all of them over the course of like a week just because like I just wanted to know if I'd feel any different, and I fucking didn't. And they would probably be like, well, that's because you didn't drink it long enough or you didn't drink enough of it or blah, blah, blah. But this lady here is just like, oh yeah, I didn't notice a difference. And it's like, yeah, probably because all the shit. It's fruit juice, dude. It's fruit juice with a little bit of essential oils in there. $50 fruit juice is what that is. So, I don't know. You know what supports your endocrine system? Water, food, breathing, and sleeping. Right. I mean, all of this just seems really unnecessary. Oh, the NAC supplements. I still take them. I don't take them every day now because I'm on Ritalin. I got diagnosed with ADHD, and I take Ritalin now, which is also why I haven't been drinking in the past few, like, reality show streams that we've been doing. Because, like, at first I needed that to get through it, but now, like, mixing alcohol with Ritalin, it's bad. So, but I did take NAC yesterday because I was feeling... I was trying to finish editing a video, and I was just feeling especially, like, kind of run down, so I took it, and I really do think it helps, so... hopefully that's not just placebo or something, but yeah, there's a lot going on there. Feel like when any of these ladies become disabled, they're gonna blame themselves so much. You can't just be healthy because of your supplements, babes. I mean, I don't know that they're necessarily healthy. I don't think any of these people are healthy, honestly. Like, I think they think they're healthy. And then everything they're saying is either a lie, in my opinion, or, what's it called? Placebo. Period. Living a healthy life takes a lot more than just supplements, for sure. I mean, pretty sure, aside from, like, iodine, because they put it in salt because we don't really get it naturally from other places, isn't that why they do it? Aside from that, like, supplementing our diet with that, like, I mean, if you eat a proper diet, like, generally you can get everything your body needs. Like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go to sleep now. No, I'm not. I don't take a vitamin every day. I should. I know I should. But I always forget. I have them. I just always forget. But I'm like, I don't know. I haven't died and I feel fine-ish. So, all right. You had a coughing fit, Eve? Calm down. Chug some essential oils. You'll be fine. Just kidding. Don't do that.
Thyroid right before bed, and I'm like,
What oil would cure me?
I'm a night owl. And the mornings are not my friend, so I'm like, well, be taking Fimogen and Thyromone from now on.
Ooh, this is always a fun segment.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah.
And I'm Amanda.
And I'm so excited to be in the kitchen with you, friend. Oh my goodness. Okay, so one time you had this Young Living event. You were doing a class and you invited me to come and we were both teaching about our Young Living essential oils and our supplements and everything. And you were like, Sarah, I'm gonna make a few things with our Young Living products.
Exactly.
And I get to your house and it's this whole spread. And it's like all these, the oils and the Young Living einkorn and everything, and it was so delicious. And you're such an amazing host and a phenomenal cook.
Thank you.
And I love your food, so that's why I asked you into my kitchen.
This is a long time coming. Let me just say, it's been a while, and we have planned this for a very, very long time.
We have. And so this was one of the dishes that I ate at your house. It was so amazing.
Thank you.
And I said, please make this. And what is it called?
So this is the einkorn harvest bowl. And
einkorn harvest
let me just
bowl.
say, there is a recipe on the internet that probably is a different recipe, but it uses farro. Farro is a whole grain, but also the einkorn is a whole grain. And so what I just did was substitute the farro for the
Ironcorn,
berries, and they're phenomenal.
Oh my goodness. Yes,
they're
they
so
are.
good for you.
They
They're
come in
so
the
healthy.
huge bag, and I'm pretty sure it's a 5-pound bag.
What is
So this
this?
will last you a very long time.
Yes, it really does.
Berries? What is
and
this?
they store forever.
Looking
You
it up.
re-zip it, and they store for a very, very long time.
Right.
And so the einkorn berries, if you want to know how to cook them, the instructions are on the bag. But there's so many things. A lot of people just think, oh, I'm going to use the einkorn berries and I'm going to grind them into flour, which yes, you definitely can do that.
I've made the bread. It's really delicious. Yes.
But when Amanda served this, I hadn't thought of just cooking the einkorn berries.
Okay, for anyone who's never heard of einkorn, it is a wheat, like a grain, and from the looks of it, you can pretty much buy it like anywhere. Not anywhere, but like there's literally ironcorn.com. Buy einkorn wheat berries and flour. So you don't need Young Living for this shit. I'll compare some prices while I press play here.
And making a dish with them. So, so show me. Tell us.
Sure.
Tell us how the recipe goes and what you did.
Let me first explain the einkorn berries. So the einkorn berries, it's about 1.5 cups of dried einkorn berries makes 3 cups of cooked berries. So it is a large amount that comes out of a little bit. And so what I like to do is I like to just cook them, especially when I'm gonna do a salad. The dressing, it's gonna soak up the dressing and the flavor. So I just wanna cook them in salt water, boiling salt water. Nothing fancy about that. If you put a little dash of salt right on there, it also gives it flavor, and then you squeeze and release. And now it's gonna even release more of those juices, which get it really tender. So this will be, you can start to eat this right away once you start massaging it. But I'm gonna start to add
10
all
pounds
the different ingredients.
of
Now,
einkorn
what
wheat
you could
berries
do, two things.
for
I can put everything
$33.99
on the
from
plate, or I can
jovialfoods.com.
actually put the dressing on the kale. That's what I like to do. So I'm gonna use half of this dressing on the kale because the other half is gonna be for something else. But before I do that, I'm going to add black pepper, 1 drop of black pepper.
Einkorn berries are $17.25 with Young Living, but it's only 5 pounds. So I guess the price really isn't that inflated compared to, I guess, other places you can get it. Maybe you can get it cheaper on like Amazon or something. I don't know. But still, no. Oh, she's putting essential oil. Oh, before that, I'm going to add black pepper. 1 drop of black pepper.
That's
our vitality.
Vitality.
Just 1. And
that the
there's 2,
dressing?
but that's okay.
I
It's a
guess
little
so.
spicy. It's great. And then we're gonna do 2 drops of lemon.
Okay, and here's what I love about.
No, shut up. I have something to say here. Yeah, exactly, Amy. That's what I was going to say. Just put black pepper in the salad. Like, have they never, ever in their lives heard of regular black pepper and lemon juice? Like, not any good salad dressing, but lots of delicious salad dressings. You take a squeeze of lemon juice and you're good. You do not need essential oils for this. Just use a fucking lemon. Oh, I just spit everywhere. Oh my god. A pinch of pepper. Why the fuck do you need this? You don't. You like you super don't. Lemon juice comes in a bottle. You can put 2 drops of literal lemon juice. Well, I mean, you'd probably have to put more than 2 drops of lemon juice to get because let's be honest, the lemon essential oils are a lot more concentrated than lemon juice. But like, I also think, from what I understand, that like there's different like chemical compounds and stuff between lemon juice and lemon young living oil. So I'm like, it probably does taste different, wouldn't you think? Lemons are like $2. Dude, not even $2 each. They're like $2 a pound, or no, even less than that. I don't know. You can get lemons for really cheap. Maybe it's just an Arizona thing because they actually grow out here. But like, no, lemons are pretty cheap. Black pepper is pretty cheap. Why do you need to do this? It is so stupid. Ew, put that pepper oil in the diffuser. Can you imagine? Ew. Okay.
Cooking with our Young Living Vitality oils is that we get not only amazing flavor
Yes.
that just, I mean, it packs a punch, like
Yep.
huge punch of flavor, but then
Just
we
use the
also
actual
have all those
flavors.
wonderful health beneficial properties.
From 3 drops of essential oil, you're going to tell me that that is going to give you more health benefits than a squeeze of lemon juice? Because, I mean, I don't know about black pepper as far as health benefits goes, but like lemon juice has a lot of great health benefits, lemons in general. Honestly, if I had to guess, probably more health benefits from an actual lemon than the essential oil. Now, that's just me assuming. I don't know that shit. But like, come on, dude. Come on. This is such bullshit.
That we know and love from our Young Living oils, such as the lemon that's high in D-limonene, that's amazing for supporting our immune system.
Yes.
And so cooking with our Young Living Vitality oils is just, it's a wonderful thing to support our
wonderful thing.
family's health and wellness.
Yes. So if you're ever wondering how to get these oils into your family, a lot of it is through the cooking. Okay, so I like to do things with my hands. Obviously, you can see that. So what I'm going to do is just take this bunch of kale and spread it over this plate. And can you already see how tender it is? It's super tender. And then I'm just going to plate it up with some roasted sweet potato.
Oh, I thought that was mango. I was
right in
like,
the center.
Oh my goodness.
And all I did was basically put this in a 400
potato's
degree
good.
oven for 15 minutes. Salt and pepper it with a little EVOO.
Okay, what are you, fucking Rachel Ray with the EVOO bullshit, first of all? And second of all, why can you use pepper, like actual pepper, on your sweet potatoes, but you can't use it, but you can use it in your dressing? Because, hey, if it gives such a punch of flavor and health benefits, then why do you even have regular pepper? Just put essential oil on it, baby. What are you doing? What the fuck is she doing? Don't disrespect sweet potatoes like that. Seriously. Sweet potatoes are so good, and this is an abomination. EVOO is extra virgin olive oil, and this is a thing that fucking Rachel Ray says all the goddamn time. It's so annoying. Listen, like, I mean, the sweet potatoes do look good. I like sweet potatoes. Put sweet potatoes in any form, and I'll probably eat them. But, probably not covered in dressing with essential oils all up in it. It's just, that dish is like 35% off. What are you talking about? This? I don't know. Oh, wrong button. Okay.
And then we're gonna do the einkorn berries, and I like to do these little pockets of berries.
That looks like rice.
One here, one over here. I like to decorate the plate. Let me just say, my grandmother always taught me that a plate that's nicely done makes the food taste better. I don't know.
Oh, I love that.
I don't know if that's true, but I do this
Oh
all
my
the time,
word, I
and
love that.
the kids seem to eat my food, so that's good. Okay, I'm gonna do these, which are pomegranate. Now, some people don't like the taste of a pomegranate, but
And those people are haters.
I
love it.
love pomegranate
Yeah,
seeds.
pomegranate's really
I
good.
love the little burst of flavor
Me
and
too.
juice when you bite into them.
me too.
Listen, what they're making right now actually looks really good. I would eat the shit out of this, without the dressing, of course. They're gonna ruin it. They're gonna ruin it with the fucking essential oil dressing. Like, what the hell?
It's just.
Okay, so then let me make a little pocket because over here is supposed to be the. And now I'm putting in the goat cheese. This is gonna give that tart flavor and of course that cheese yumminess to this whole dish. All right, girl, are you almost ready to eat
Oh, that
this?
looks so good.
Okay.
Okay, so you already had made one
I
for
already
me
made one because happy Friendsgiving.
Yeah, I know. It's November.
It is November.
And it's Friendsgiving, and
It
I
is.
know you were
Let
like.
me wash my hands really quickly. I'm gonna just do a little of this, a little zhuzh, because guess what? I forgot to get a towel. Okay, so you have now your own.
Yes, because we're not
20.
sharing.
We're not sharing.
We're not
at all.
sharing.
That's a
Okay,
lot of
now
food for one
before,
person to eat.
I did not
dude.
put the dressing on that one. So
Okay,
you
so
have
this is an option
So this is
to
an
do it
option.
at the end. Ooh, I like that. I do
And
like how
ruined.
there's some dressing reserved
Yes.
for the top as
Okay.
well.
And a golden fork.
Okay, there's your fork.
Okay, y'all ready for this?
Okay, are you
How
ready?
bougie to have a
ready.
gold
Oh my
fork.
word, I gotta
Okay,
taste
you gotta
the
get the
einkorn.
perfect
It's like
bite.
Jeffree
Oh,
Star
I got it.
type
Okay,
shit.
You know what the
Hold
perfect
on.
bite is, everyone? It's a little bit of everything.
Okay,
in
I
your
gotta
bite.
get
It's
it.
kind of
Okay.
usually the point
Okay,
of
wait,
like
just hold
salads.
on.
Just
See,
like
look
that.
at you. You can get the bites. I can't get the
You
pomegranate
can get the
seeds.
bites.
Okay, it's
ready?
kind of on.
Cheers.
Oh my word, it's
Oh
so
my
good.
word. I taste the lemon.
Okay, she said it.
It brightens
She
up
said,
the
"Oh my word."
whole dish. The pop of those pomegranate seeds, a burst of juiciness.
These
And
mouth
can you taste
noises
that, like double
need
black
to
pepper?
stop.
It's
Need
not
to fucking
spicy,
stop right
And
now.
I love it.
But I love it like that. I
Oh,
love
Wait, but how are they getting the mouth noises without microphones? Right? It doesn't sound like there's a microphone here, but their mouth noises sound like they're right up on a microphone. What are they doing? Excuse me, what are they doing?
that black
Goodness, y'all.
pepper. And the goat cheese is so creamy. And the
I don't like that
einkorn
black pepper.
berries.
With those roasted,
They're so good.
I know
the
she
sweet
didn't say
potatoes
that,
kind of
but
give that sweetness to it, right?
Yes.
the subtitles were just speaking the truth there.
It's so good. Oh my word, y'all have to try this.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this. Do it.
It's so good.
No.
Yeah, I'll do it without your stupid essential oils. Thanks. Is this a new segment? I don't think
Hi,
we've
I'm
seen
Laura.
this.
And I'm Max.
And we're Farm Junkies, and we're here at the Fall Festival at Mona, Utah, and we want to talk
Oh,
to you about
boy.
the seed to seal process. Behind us is some juniper, and Max is going to tell us why.
So this is really interesting. Like, obviously, recently the seed to seal shit was proven to be false. So they're in Mona, Utah, which is definitely where one of the Young Living farms are. She's wearing a Young Living hat, so I would guarantee that they're like on one of the farms right now. I mean, if I had to guess anyway. Yeah, there's literally nothing that they can say. They're going to try to justify seed to seal with this. Even though, did you guys know that like Young Living is taking seed to seal like off of their packaging? Their new diffuser, people were taking pictures of the boxes and being like, "Ooh, where's seed to seal? They don't have it." So it's like, I mean, really at this point, they should just abandon seed to seal altogether. It's bullshit. We all know it's bullshit. But they're going to sit here and be like, no, it's seed to seal. Let's see.
Why we have the whole tree here.
So when Gary started the whole harvesting process, he discovered that in the trees, like what we have here with the juniper, there's oils all the way through from the right at ground level all the way through to the top.
You're going to fucking tell me that Gary Young discovered that? That's bullshit. Like, we had to have known that you can get essential oils out of like anything, right? Isn't that how it works? You can pretty much make essential oils of, I guess, any plant, any tree bark, yeah. It's not a Gary Young thing. They had to have known that.
To the needles, and in this case, the juniper needles. This will all be run through the chipper, and it'll break the material up to where when the distillation process starts, then it can extract all of the compounds that are in this particular plant, as we said, juniper.
What did that have to do with seed to seal?
I remember learning at one of the Young Living conventions, we were learning all about progesterone and the important jobs that it does in the body. And a lot of people think that progesterone is just the baby making, baby keeping hormone, but it does other very important things as well, such as
Please do not
cooling
tell
the
this.
arteries.
Tell pregnant women
And
that they should
that's
be consuming this shit.
Super important because what is still the #1 killer of women is heart disease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so our
It's about to be
arteries need
essential
nice and
oils,
cooled
fuck.
off. And so that's one of the other jobs that progesterone.
Is this suggesting though that essential oils can not cure heart disease, but like treat it or prevent it? Yeah, prevent it. That's probably the word I'm looking for. Is that what she's like suggesting here? She's gonna dance around that, but I guarantee anything she says is gonna point to that.
Does. And another thing too is it helps to regenerate the myelin sheath around the nerves. So
Yes.
remyelination is very important. So some women, that may be in perimenopause, postmenopause, maybe they've had a hysterectomy and they're like, well, I don't think I need progesterone. Really look into that. Do some more research to learn more about the important jobs that progesterone does in your body. And so that's why I love these supplements. I love my Progestence Plus.
Well, and recent research has suggested that every single cell in a woman's body has a progesterone receptor. So what that means is it's not just your female organs that need progesterone. It's every single cell in our bodies. And so it's important that we're, not just saying, oh, well, I don't need that anymore. We just stop taking it.
Yeah.
You need it forever. Might not need as much.
I get questions all the time about how do I use Progestence Plus, and so I just, what I
you
learned
just
from the
diffuse it.
very beginning, as soon as it came out, we were learning this at the Young Living Convention. Dr. Purser
Sorry,
was
my
showing us
knees
how
are
to use it, and so I just
hurting.
put a couple of drops.
Oh, hey, Rachel, thanks for
on my
subscribing.
hot spots, over where I have arteries, that it can very quickly get to into my bloodstream, and so I put it there. I'll put it on the inside of my wrist. On the abdomen, behind the knees. I know that one of my daughters, during that time of the month, she would put it on her back, on her lower back, and it helped her. And so,
Bullshit.
and I know, Dr. Purser will say, start taking it, when you start, take it at nighttime, because an increase in progesterone can actually help you sleep. Help with sleep. And so for me personally, I can take it any time of day. I take it when I feel like I need to, whether I'm having some emotional ups and downs, or if I'm all of a sudden midway through the day, ticked off at everybody, and it was I woke up nice and happy that all of a sudden a switch happened.
With all the essential oils these people utilize in their daily lives, it's interesting to me that they have mood swings, because essential oils just keep your body happy, they keep your mood happy, they keep everything happy. So why would you ever be tense if they're living for this shit? You know what I'm saying? It's just really odd to me that they sit here and they're like, every essential oil will help with everything, basically. I mean, sure, they have specific uses for certain ones, but it's I feel like we hear the same talking points over and over again, but they're always talking about a different oil. And it's okay, so if there's an essential oil for everything, then why are you tense ever? Why do you ever get that way? Their bodies must be so confused. Probably, dude. Oh, man, right? Doesn't that lavender oil keep you chill, babe? Yeah, right? It's if you know that these people are just diffusing shit. They've got this, I think this is the Aria one that I was talking about in one of my videos. It's a $350 diffuser or something like that. Don't quote me on that either, but I'm pretty sure that's the one. And they just have it just fucking blasting. They're all super close to it. They don't give a shit. And they have this running. They probably have one in every room of their home, and they have it running all day. Guarantee it. Guarantee it, dude. Anyway, I don't know what you guys are talking about. You emailed me, Clowntown? Okay, I'll check my email after this, too.
I like it when Darren brings it to you and you're like, I think you need this,
I was
honey.
going to say that, and my husband's actually over on the other side of the camera, and he would sometimes, he'll
Tell your
ask
camera
me,
to get
"Have you had
a
your Progestence
boom
Plus
mic or
today?"
something.
So that's code
From a
word
safe space.
that that's code word for you need your progesterone. I mean, like, I just need it. Yeah, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Okay. But anyway, I know everybody
When
loves
I
that.
first started taking it, I too also was putting on my carotid artery and on my neck, and my chin, and this area started breaking out. And so what I didn't stop taking it, because a lot of times people get scared and they're like, oh, you know, I can't handle it. Well, my body was trying to use it. And so I started working, had my cleanse, worked on my liver, Juvatone. Your liver is so important for your endocrine system and being able to filter and process all of the things you need. I just started putting it on my forearms. It's just kind of become a habit. And I can put it on my carotid arteries now just fine, but I had to work through. So if that, I've heard people saying if it becomes where you're starting to have breakouts or anything, just start looking at
Sounded like
why.
she said
"Oh, this
sharding."
is bad for me. It's what's going on in my body. I know I need the progesterone. I know it's helpful for me. What do I need to do? So I went to my gut and I went to my liver. So yeah.
I feel like these people's lives are so complicated. No wonder they're tense all the time. Can you imagine, like, every moment of the day rubbing essential oils on you? And, like, because they have to be, right? They're always just like, oh yeah, I rub this on my arms 2 times a day, and I rub this on my temples 2 times a day. And it's like, but it's always multiple different oils. So it's like, are you just alternating every 5 minutes? Like, what are you doing? And I feel like they're just constantly thinking of what the next oil they're going to use is. I feel like this is exhausting. I hate it, dude. I hate it so much. If you need progesterone, see an endocrinologist or an OBGYN, right? I mean, probably they could definitely help you with that. What the fuck did that lady just say? Wait, what? I went to my gut and I went to my liver, so yeah. According to the captions here. Like unicorn farts glitter. Can you imagine being that greasy? Who's greasy? Oh, greasy because oils are greasy. Right. How are these people not just like slip and sliding off of every surface they ever touch, dude? What's going on? Anyway, Dear Young Living, when Seal sung Kiss from a Rose, he did not mean rose oil. Baby! I compare you to Young Living oils on my wrists. Stupid. Okay.
Yeah, I also ramp it as well. So if, like, you know, if I'm a little ticked off at everybody and I use a few drops, and it's still not quite there, then I'll use some more. It's dosed in such, you know, small amounts per, you know, couple drops of the progesterone that's in this, that, you know, I can ramp it up as I need to. So I'll just do an extra 5 drops. Every 10-15 minutes for me, and then it's like a light switch, and then all of a sudden
5 drops every 10 to 15
I
minutes.
feel so much better. My emotions
That's a lot.
are more in check, and then too with, you know, having a menstrual cycle with any cramping or, you know, things that commonly come along with that, it really helps to take the edge off.
Yeah, okay, I'm sure it does. Dumb stuff, yay!
Okay, dumb stuff with oils. You guys have fulfilled the call.
At this point, they should just call it butt stuff
we
with
love
oils.
it. We are not laughing at you. We're laughing with you, right?
And we're learning.
Right? We're laughing with them. Okay, we're laughing at you. I hope you're laughing too.
Kind of.
But if you are sending in videos, we're loving it. So if you want to do that, link below. But today we're going to see Amber, and I got to tell you, I know Amber.
Yeah.
And she's a brilliant person. She's actually taught a class for my my team before, and I gotta tell
Oh,
you,
it sounds like she made a
I gotta
mistake
tell you.
somewhere, though.
I'm a little surprised she has done dumb stuff. But I guess that means we all have.
Yeah. Okay.
You ready for this?
Let's do it.
All right.
Rats.
Any
She looks like she's
observations?
driving, which she's in the car. Maybe she shouldn't
Oh,
be
they
driving.
are
You're
actually
right.
getting
Maybe she's gonna
video
leave her.
submissions.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. Let's see what we got.
When I started oiling, my husband was supportive of it, but he didn't really use his oils like I, knew
No,
would
they
be
don't.
good for his health. And so he needed some support. He needed some testosterone.
Put your hand on the
support.
wheel,
He
girl.
needed,
Testosterone support with
some,
essential oils,
like,
really?
just hormone and energy
And put your
levels,
seatbelt on.
And she also even needed some liver support.
Okay, that was funny.
And
Okay,
so,
liver support. I'm with you.
This lady's
what
all
I
like
did
without a
was I started
seatbelt,
reading on how oils can be used
not
in the
driving
bedroom
with her hands on the
because,
wheels.
That'll get him, make him a
that's just
believer.
kind of the way to my husband's heart.
Of course.
And his brain.
Pretty much
and
with every man's
it's
heart.
the way to get him to listen and try anything. And so I told him, listen, we've got these oils that we can use in the bedroom. And so we tried like
Oh,
the ones
Lord.
that
And he
are really
didn't
well
argue
known,
at all.
like,
Yeah.
I don't like where this is going.
We even tried some of the massage oils.
Did you see her facial expression? She's kind of changed. She looks a little happier thinking
like,
about this.
on date night, and
She's a
said
little adventurous
we
is what she is.
use- The oils are great, in, on, and around our bodies, so we
Okay.
can, use them.
Very
for all the
big,
things.
sister,
And
but
so
okay, we
he
get you.
was
I don't want to
convinced.
know more than that.
So then he needed some liver support.
No details
and
needed.
I just, got brave. I knew it was not going to be cinnamon or peppermint
Okay.
on my
Thank you. Or oregano,
date night
right? Oh my
areas.
goodness.
And so I convinced him that Juva Cleanse
Date
was
night
also a date night oil, and was like, listen, babe,
Oh my god.
you got it. It's date night. You
Juva
got to
Cleanse?
just start using that stuff. And so he
Oh,
was.
that's a strong smile.
So he totally complied.
She's laughing at
And,
him. Well, of course he
uses
complied.
Whatever oil I ask him.
He's gonna get it.
So
He's very compliant.
it's getting into his body. It's getting in, on, and around his
Oh
body.
my
And,
gosh.
I'm benefiting from it also.
She's trying to get it as close as
And,
she can.
that's
Shut up, ladies. I can't hear the story.
Oh my
for
goodness.
you.
Oh my
all the
gosh.
other oil stories, like
Wait,
we've
Was
gotten
that the
it
end
in
of the
our
story?
eyes.
Oh my goodness.
What was the
Oh
story?
my goodness.
ow. Hold on.
First of all, how does that smell?
Well, Juva Cleanse is strong, and
Is it a date night aroma?
It's not. It's not romantic. I wouldn't say it's very effective, but not in a romantic way. So I gotta applaud them. They didn't let it stop them.
No fear oiling.
That's right. Are you okay? I know you're new to all this.
Yeah.
Man. I mean,
Those mucous membranes were fired up.
I had a bottle. I put them in gel caps, right? And I had a bottle, and I put it in the freezer.
You guys, I think I have to replay that because I'm really trying to. I mean, the ladies were laughing, and then I was telling them to shut up. So, I don't know if we all just, missed what happened, but, I don't know what did she use it as lube? Okay, let's. I hate to do this to everybody, but we're gonna listen again. I'll put it, in the middle of her story.
To listen and try anything. And so I told him, listen, we've got these oils that we can use in the bedroom. And so we tried the ones that
And
are
he
really
didn't
well
argue
known,
at all.
like
Yeah.
Idaho blue spruce. We even tried some of the massage oils.
Did you see her facial
Shutan,
expression? She's kind of
I
changed. She
even
looks a little
let him
happier.
use that,
Crouton.
on date night. And
She's a
said
little adventurous
we
is
can,
what she
use-
is.
The oils are great. In, on, and around our bodies, so we
Okay.
can, use them
Very
for all the
big,
things.
sister, but
So
okay, we
Yes.
get
he
you.
was
I don't want to
convinced.
know more than that.
So then he needed some liver support.
No details
and
needed.
I just, got brave. I knew it was not going to be cinnamon or peppermint
Okay.
on my
Praise the Lord.
Or
date
oregano,
night
right? Oh my
areas.
goodness.
And so I convinced him that Juva Cleanse
Date
was
night
also a date night oil, and was like, listen, babe,
What is Juva
you
Cleanse?
got it. It's date night. You
Juva
got to
Cleanse?
just start using that stuff. And so he was.
That's a strong smile.
He totally complied.
She's laughing at him.
Well, of course he complied.
Whatever oil I ask him.
He's gonna get it.
So
He's very compliant.
it's getting into his body. It's getting in, on, and around his
Oh
body.
my
And,
gosh.
I'm benefiting from it also.
She's trying to get it as close as
And,
she can.
that's
She
the
said I'm
funniest
gonna-
oil story that I have.
Oh.
I still don't. She was not very specific with that. I looked up Juva Cleanse. First of all, let me read the description to you. Juva Cleanse is a premium blend of helichrysum, which is a very expensive oil from Young Living, ledum, and celery seed that has a unique aroma. Yes, I'm sure it does. With cleansing properties which applied topically, when applied topically or inhaled. Taken internally, it may help support digestion and a healthy immune system. Listen to this. A 15 milliliter bottle of this. Discounted price, $123.50. Retail, $162.50. for a fucking bottle of essential oil, baby. So explain this to me. I'm sorry. So were they talking about the sexy times? Is that what she used it as lube? I mean, let's see. What did it say? There's helichrysum, which they say you can, like, I remember Jacob Young saying that he used that, like, on his acne scars as a kid and stuff, and it, like, smooths your skin or whatever. That's what he says anyway. I don't know anything about it. I can't imagine that, like, putting it on a mucous membrane or, you know, on a PP and then inserting it into a mucous membrane is healthy or good. I can't believe she's not using a seatbelt. I know. That is all very concerning. I think they use it as lube and to perhaps help her spouse with an erection or at least get it going. Right. But, well, she said he needed liver support. Isn't that what she said? Dude, I don't know. She lied to her partner that it was... Oh, Eve, you're totally right. That has to be it. She lied to her partner and said that it was an oil for sex, but she was like, oh no, because she was saying he doesn't take his oils. She started oiling, he wasn't taking them, and so she told him when he needed liver support that he needed to be taking this stuff, and then he wasn't taking it, so she's like, oh honey, it's great in the bedroom. And that was the way that she got him to get it into his system, was by fucking her with it. I'm upset. What the fuck? She sits on a throne of lies. Oh no. Yeah, Eve, thank you for having a functioning brain that was able to... Jesus Christ. There's so much wrong with that. The physical part of it is wrong, you know, like probably putting it in your cooter probably is not safe. I'm sure it's not under their suggested uses. You probably shouldn't do it, but what do I know? I don't know. I've never used it. But also, can we stop tricking our family members into eating essential oils? Because, like, that's a thing that they do. I don't know if you guys know. I've seen plenty. Well, actually, you know what? Boo, Black Oxygen Organics. I remember seeing a post. Someone made brownies and put boo in the brownies to get her family to eat it because they weren't eating it, like, if they knew, because it's fucking dirt, right? That and, like, you know, Young Living, like something like this, like the salad they made. If they're just gonna toss a fucking salad for a dinner party, and you know they're putting essential oils in that dressing too. It burns just thinking about it, right? Remember, guys, it's perfectly okay to lie and manipulate your partner as long as you get something from it. It's fucked up, man. It's so messed up. But yeah, no, I mean, like, these people, straight up, like, if they tell you there's essential oils in the stuff they're feeding you, they know that people won't consume it. So then they just, like, put it in there and they don't tell them. And it's really fucked up. Like, this is not okay. You're like... There's no consent there. I do not consent for you to put essential oils in my body, you know? Without me knowing. I mean, I guess he knew that an essential oil was going into his body. He just didn't know the reason behind it. I don't know. It is messed up, man. Oh, great job. Toss a salad for dinner party. Don't give her any ideas. No, they already do it, dude. They definitely do it. I've seen them make like chip dip for parties and stuff where they have like dill essential oil, I think, or whatever the fuck. Like, they'll put a drop of that shit in there instead of actual dill, or, you know, I've seen these posts, dude. They do it. Now, whether or not they're telling people that shit's in it or not, I don't know. Still, though, I just... oh, shit. What... There's a post roaming around about a mom feeding her teenager oils even though the teen had clearly stated they did not want them. That's messed up. That's the same thing that the boo people were doing. It's almost like hiding vegetables in your kids' food, you know, or like chopping them up really small so they don't notice it. But I don't see anything wrong with that necessarily because science tells us that vegetables are good for you. There's no science to say that fucking Juva, whatever the fuck, is good for you, or any of these essential oils. There's no scientific anything behind it. Haven't people died from this? People have died from replacing their like prescription medicines with essential oils. I've heard specific stories of young living distributors basically doing this, or like a young living distributor whose mom is sick or something, and then they convince their mom to stop taking their meds and just heal them with essential oils, and they die. So yeah, they're all real things that are going on. Yeah, it's super fucked up. That's kind of one of the reasons where it's like, yep, we gotta fucking keep talking about this shit, because they just keep doing this. And as much as these people want to sit back and be like, oh yeah, no, but I don't do that, like, oh, that's wrong. That's not actually happening though. That's just like a one-off. No. Like, we have people in these Facebook groups to see the shit that they're posting and suggesting that they do with their products. This happens all the time. Guarantee it. Fucking guarantee it. And it is awful. I think it's Lovely Savannah didn't Sweet Summer Child. Wait, I didn't what? What did I miss? Anyway, not only that, but unless there is an allergy, veggies are still food and harmless, if that makes sense. Right. Yeah. They're not like deeply concentrated and can like burn away your fucking stomach lining like essential oils can.
My goodness.
Oh
my
all the
gosh.
other oil stories, like
Wait.
we've gotten it in our eyes.
Oh my goodness.
Why did they
my
stop
goodness.
it there?
Ow. Hold on.
First of all, how does that smell?
Well, Juva Cleanse is strong, and
Is it a date night aroma?
It's not romantic.
Celery.
I wouldn't say. It's very effective, but not in a romantic way. So I gotta applaud them. They didn't let it stop them.
No fear oiling.
That's right. Are you okay? I know you're new to all this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Those mucous membranes were fired up.
I had a bottle. I put them in gel caps, right? And I had a bottle, and I put it in the freezer, and something landed on it, and my whole freezer smelled like Juva Cleanse. And it got green.
So you're imagining
that your
Juva
date
Cleanse
night area smelled like your freezer.
Your juvenile area, ew.
That's a Juva Cleanse. Okay.
I hope he was okay.
Spicy.
Oh well, apparently.
What's in Juva Cleanse? Is she pregnant now?
Gosh.
Baby's an oiler.
Oh my gosh. So
That was amazing.
I don't like this.
Okay, well,
I don't like it.
I thank you, Amber.
yes.
Thank you. I just you're brave.
Oh my God.
Send
And
us
don't-
your
yes.
stories. Send us your stories.
Definitely send us your stories.
Beg for them. Oh my God. Can you believe this shit?
I want to go kind of revisit the littles, supporting the hormones for our kiddos.
Yes.
No,
with the
stop,
flags.
stop. No.
I know that, like for my boys, the first time it dawned on me that, oh my word, they have hormones
Oh,
too.
my-
Joshua was 10 years old and
It never dawned on her. For 10 years. She had a child for 10 years. And it took her 10 years to realize, oh, boys have hormones? These people are reproducing. They need to stop. Stop. I hate this. I hate it so much. Oh my God, no.
he was in the kitchen doing his math homework, and he never cried. He never was sad. He's always just such a happy guy. And he was in there with his math. He was so frustrated. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
And you gave him
I'm
an
like,
essential
oh my
oil, and
word,
suddenly
what
he
is
was good at math?
happening? Like, this is not. He was 10 years old. And I was like, what? And I was like, okay, God, what do I do? And he said, Sarah, balance his hormones. I'm like, oh, he doesn't
God didn't tell you shit.
Except hormones.
Deep breaths, everybody. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna make it through this. It's going to be okay. Oh no. Oh. It wasn't God who told you that, ma'am. And also, I'm sure if your kid was struggling, like, okay, let's assume for a minute that God was real. I'm sure if your kid was sitting at the table doing math homework and you said, God, how do I help him? He would, the first thing that he says would not be, oh, you need to balance his hormones. And also, again, like we were saying earlier, I'm pretty sure that it's, oh my God, who's texting me? I need to turn my freaking, I'm turning this off. It's probably bullshit about the election. Oh God. What was I saying? Before people rudely interrupted me. Oh yeah, you need to like go to a doctor and have like blood tests and shit to make sure your hormones are balanced. Like giving a kid essential oils and like that's no way to be like, okay, his hormones are now officially balanced. Great. That's not how it works, dude. You can't just fucking do that shit. Are my hormones why I'm bad at math? Yup. I mean, I'm sure she'd just be like, oh, it just helped him focus or whatever the fuck, which in that case, it's like, don't say that shit because then you're preying on mothers of kids with ADHD or something like that. And then you're going to start, like, take them off of their Adderall or Ritalin or whatever and give them essential oils, and it's going to fuck that kid up, dude. I'm guaranteed it's already happened, dude. Anyway. It's disgusting. I'm pretty sure that was a schizophrenic episode. No shade to schizophrenics, dude, but like if you literally heard a voice in your head that you were like, oh, that was God, that was telling you to give your kid essential oils and balance their hormones, it wasn't God. It was something else. Probably schizophrenia. Like, honestly, swear on everything. Get checked. You know, maybe these essential oils are like helping them with this or that, this medicine or medical whatever or that. But it's definitely having a different effect on their mental health. I'm thinking at this point, it's like eating away their brain cells, and now they're just hearing shit in their head. I don't know, dude. Oh, I don't even want to press play, dude. I'm like so mad. I'm just so mad. Okay, I'll press play. Fucking shit.
I have hormones too. And so I had taken the Endoflex, and how I showed my girls how to use Endoflex to help them. I showed Joshua, and then by that time, you know, this had been several years, almost 10 years into my Young Living journey. I was like, oh, okay, we just need to support our endocrine system all the time for everybody. And so I started Ethan at 7 years old, and I wish I would have done that even sooner because, you know, again, for the 2s, the 3s, even with my grandbaby, I'm a grandma.
She looks great for grandma.
We're always, you know, watching all the leaps, you know, those growth leaps. And whenever, even with babies, you know, and toddlers, they're about to, you know, they're just on the edge of that growth leap. But around that time, sleep gets wonky, and you know, and they get cranky and fussy so easily. And so it is easy to just take just a little drop of Endoflex, rub it in.
Psychosis,
your
yeah,
hands,
that's
put it on
good.
the bottom
Yeah.
of their feet, and do a little, you know, tummy massage. You can add a little B6 or coconut oil. But you know, doing that occasionally or what as needed, it makes
Feeling
a
so fly
difference.
like a-
You
oh, that's a
see it.
G6.
With their children, you know, with children, they're so receptive, so you really get to see the benefits even faster.
That's bullshit. Aw, not these fucking farm freaks or whatever. Oh, farm junkies.
I'm Laura,
And I'm Max.
and we're Farm Junkies, and today we're joined just spontaneously, impeccable timing, with Chris Packer,
The one and only.
Wow. Don't know who that is.
the one and only.
Also a farm junkie.
Probably the biggest farm junkie.
Right. So, Chris, you followed Gary
She's
around
holding a
all
mic.
over the
Hey,
world.
guys. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, you can't see. Let me move my head. She's holding a mic right there. So we know that they own mics. So, I mean, is this the only mic they have? Oh, he's got a lapel mic, I think, right there. This guy doesn't, though. Unless he's hidden it really well, but I'm not seeing it. Or this is not on his hat, right? I don't know, guys. Like, do you think because there's so many people sitting at the fucking Last Supper table, I saw what you said, Eve. I think people have been making that joke ever since we've been watching these episodes. It does look like the Last Supper. Maybe there's so many people at the Last Supper table, but they only have like 3 lapel mics. So they're like splitting them up. So, because I did notice that there are like some people that you can hear better than others at the table. Yeah, the mic situation is very strange. Very strange.
What's one of the most exotic places that you know that Gary went to find the plants to make Young Living just set apart from any other company?
So I would really consider, I mean, in so many places that he traveled, but the most dangerous and most exotic, I would say, definitely would be the Amazon jungle. You know, the dangers, everything that you run into in those jungles, talking to the different shamans, eating all of whatever food they give you, whether that's whatever they can find that day.
how do you just like get up one day and be like, I think I'm going to the Amazon rainforest. I'm gonna go on an expedition. Yeah, that sounds fun. Like Gary was, from what I understand, he was that kind of guy. He was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the rainforest and just like go trekking through that shit. Hey Paige, thank you for subscribing. Who does that? Who just does that? I mean, unless you have like certain credentials or you're a researcher, there's some, and they would argue that Gary Young was a researcher. He was an investigator. He was whatever the fuck. He was a doctor. They think he's a doctor. Like they think he's anything else. Like obviously there are people like that maybe they have a reason to go out into the rainforest, but like I don't think that Gary Young does. I don't think Gary Young has a fucking reason. Except for the fact that he just wants to look cool. He's like, yeah, I went to the Amazon rainforest and I did all these things. It's just like he went there for the story. Maybe he didn't even go there. Maybe he's just making it up and telling people he went there. Nah, I'm sure he did. Because that guy, oh my God, I don't remember his name, but it was his right-hand man guy who murdered his own grandpa by shooting him in the back of the head. The guy who ended up then going to jail for like 13 years, and then when he came out, he partnered up with Gary and then became the formulator of Young Living's products. Wild shit. I think his name was Marco. Well, they call him Marco. Why is his name just Mark? I don't remember. It's in my second Young Living deep dive video. But that guy, I remember going to his Facebook page, and there are videos of him like trekking through forests and shit, looking for new plants and new ingredients and all this shit. Like, what are these people doing? So I know, so if he did that shit, Gary probably did it too. But I really think it was all just for the story, Donald Gary, yeah. He did it for the gram, exactly.
People coming, some of those tribes are maybe not so happy that you're there, but he always won them over and would connect with them on a personal level, on their families, and really talk about natural medicine. So I would say that was definitely the most exotic.
So which plant did you?
Yeah, she's holding the lapel mic for him. They only have two.
Amazon area that nobody else has.
I would start with Ocotea. Ocotea. Gary and I went to the Amazon jungle in Ecuador my first year that I was there. He's just started sending me all over the place. And at that point, I didn't speak any Spanish at all.
Oh, wow.
So I got left there after everyone left, and I only spoke enough Spanish to say, hola, ¿cómo estás? And that was it. So I would definitely say Ocotea would be high on the list, Dorado Azul. And then our team has really kept that going
he didn't what?
With the discovery of the Picotea, which is same family as Ocotea.
He did what?
I consider
Wait, what?
if you're
What?
looking
I forgot what I said.
Different conifers. You have your blue spruce, your white spruce, and the Picotea is the same as that.
I see.
It has a very unique aroma, but it's the same family as the Ocotea.
Awesome.
And also the Incan Melissa was a new one that we discovered, continuing Gary's vision.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Thanks, Chris, for
My pleasure.
doing everything and
People
keeping
in
Gary's
Brazil
vision
speak
going.
Portuguese, right? I don't know.
Shootron, they have Shootron, a whole men's line of Shootron products.
Shootron.
But
Shootron.
with that in mind, I get questions all the time. What about hormones for men? What do we have? We have power drives.
Yeah. I think the video that he made people watch at Young Living of him. He took out a gallbladder, I think. He like literally cut someone open and took out a gallbladder and then filmed it and then made his employees watch it. Pretty sure that was in Ecuador. Because, I mean, he had farms everywhere. Or not farms, clinics. He had them in Washington, LA, Tijuana, apparently Ecuador, probably other ones too. Like when one gets shut down, he just goes somewhere else basically. So, yeah, dude. The Portuguese subtitles would be appalled. Spanish in the Amazon, definitely no Portuguese there. Oh, really? I don't know. Never been. or is that just sarcasm? I don't know. Clown came here to say what? Hold on. I have to scroll up. Stay the fuck out of the jungle. Oh, is everyone just freaking out about him going to the Amazon because like that's like a protected nature or whatever the fuck? I don't know. Okay.
Prostate health.
Prostate health is
amazing. Saw palmetto is phenomenal herb for the prostate.
Lots of great studies of supplement. But
removing plants from the Amazon. Yeah, and we know for a fact that they got in trouble with the Lacey Act. That was because they were importing some raw material. I think it might have been a wood or a bark of some kind, and it was endangered. You're not supposed to do that. So I wonder if it came from there, or if they just like imported it, or if they like went out there and like picked shit out of the Amazon forest and then brought it back. I don't know, man. I don't know all the details around that, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. They've been in trouble with the Lacey Act before. I'm sure they've done shit like that for a long time.
By the way, my husband is a researcher, and I just listen to all his research.
I mean, you're trying to put a little of
Like, hold on. Before you bore me with all your put this on, and then I'll pay attention.
Talk loyally to me, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what they're saying.
It's like,
they're all
he's trying
talking
to get
over each
fit,
other.
You know, and all this. And so he says saw palmetto is really good for prostate health also, and for all hormone type stuff. And let me just say, my children, one's 17 and the other's 15, they want to get buff. And that was like all
boys.
Question. And I don't want to sound mean. Please no one think that I'm mean when I say this. I have a genuine question. This side of her neck looks way puffier than the other side. Is that like a thyroid issue? Is that because you have glands here? What glands are here? Pituitary? No, I don't know. I just know my OBGYN checks them when I go for my annuals. No, like this does look bigger, right? Oh, hey, Ella, thank you for the $5 hairs. Sorry I have to send this as a chat because I said a funny. The mic issues in all these MLMs are because all the mics are in the other one. Wait, mics. Oh, fuck, that's right. I forgot all about that. Like, everyone's name was Mike. Oh, my God, that was a stream. Was that one of the ones I did with Julie, Joe, and Aaron? Yeah, and Elamir. Like, everyone on the Zoom's name was Mike. That's so funny. Okay, now that I put 2 and 2 together, I get it. I forgot all about that. Anyway, yeah, no, I don't. That's where these are your thyroids. I know there's a lot of glands. I just never remember. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, this does look swollen, right? And you know, if essential oils are so good at balancing your hormones and treating everything on the planet, then what's going on here? Thyroid issues. I mean, is there not an essential oil for thyroid issues? They would beg to differ. They would say, oh, there's a bunch of oils for thyroid issues. Then take those. Take those and prove that essential oils are helping your thyroid issues. And go ahead. Maybe a goiter. If it is, I hope she will see an endocrinologist instead of using oils. I don't know what a goiter is. I've heard that word before. I just don't know what it is. The pyramid of Mike's. Thyroid is butterfly shape. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I've heard that before. It does look that way to me too, but I can't tell if it's the lighting or what. No, I'll press play and I feel like she'll move her head and you can still tell. But maybe not. You could be right. It could just be the lighting.
Went to school and there was a bunch of buff guys there, and basically they're like, we want to look
right?
like them. And I was like, okay.
I mean, it's thinner here and then like bulky here. I don't know. If her neck looks like that all the time though, then it's an issue because her tonsils aren't going to be swollen 24/7. Swollen. Oh yeah, tonsils are there too, huh? I have one. It's a large cell growth on your thyroid. I remember that like doTERRA girl on what's that Netflix show, Unwell? She was a doTERRA representative and she said that essential oils cured her brain cancer when she was a kid. Wild shit. So I guess what I'm saying is if you have like tumors or whatever the fuck, even if it's not cancerous or whatever the fuck, if something's growing that's not supposed to be there, is there not an essential oil for that? Hey, I thought there was an essential oil for that. These people, like, with the way they talk about essential oils, should be the poster child of good health. All of them should be. And Gary Young shouldn't have died so young. I don't know, there's just so much here, dude. There's so much. There's definitely some irregularity in shape. I hope she gets that checked. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I think so too. But no, she'll just take essential oils for it. No big deal.
So that's cool, but let me tell you, Apologize is gonna be your best friend because it's also gonna support
Apologize
those
is gonna be your best
joints
friend.
and the things that you do repetitiously. You know, you're doing this over and over and over again. It's gonna really help those. And so you have fluid in between those joints, the interstitial fluid, keeping it nice and hydrated. Obviously, drinking water, but the Apologize really helps to protect. Those
Yeah, I think
joints.
thyroid
So,
issues are pretty
anyways,
common in women.
They love it.
It's so good.
Well, and this is a whole conversation for another day. But my husband loves Powergize. Adipose tissue, that gut fat can actually it can wreak havoc on the hormones. And so guys who are looking to work out to build muscle, but to also break down that belly fat, that's going to be huge. So
are you suggesting that you have that essential oil blend that can help burn belly fat? At this point, none of them should be overweight either. And I don't want to talk shit about the way anybody looks, because, like, whatever. Like, that's fine. It doesn't bother me at all. But my point is like, what it sounds like she's saying is that there's an essential oil that can help you burn belly fat. Or an essential oil that, like, boosts the burn of adipose tissue or whatever the fuck. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting. And I'm like, if that was... We know it's not true, but if it were true, why does any of them have a BMI over... like 15, you know? Fuck, man. I don't know, dude. It just seems like bullshit. All of it is fucking bullshit, man. Green tea is gonna do more than oils for that. Oh, probably shit. I mean, what do I know? There's a doctor in the house? Oh, what's up? Who's here? Adipose is not just in the gut. That's what I thought. Man, I shouldn't just take what these people say and think that they know what they're talking about, because I'm like, when she said adipose, I was about to be like, oh, isn't that fat? And then she was like, yeah, fat in the gut. And I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it's a specific kind of fat. No, I just shouldn't have listened to them at all. Nothing spot treats fat tissue, except for liposuction, right? Is there an essential oil for that? Is there an essential oil for replicating the results of liposuction? Is that what she's talking about right now? Like, fuck, man.
the other thing is Idaho blue spruce, and that's a story for a whole nother day. But my husband is never without it. He carries that's a pocket oil.
I've never even heard of that.
Every man would want Idaho blue spruce once you understand what it does.
A little thing that goes across Idaho blue spruce.
Add to cart.
I'm gonna do that.
Every guy.
Never heard of it.
Seriously, really, like every guy would want that. And that's why, like, it supports testosterone levels. It's in Powergize. It's in
ladies. If you want your husband to buy into oils, get the Idaho blue spruce.
Ding. Whoa. Okay, the description on this Idaho blue spruce. First of all, special shipping requirements. What does that mean? Dangerous goods? Wait, hold on. What? Oh my god. Buying this off of Young Living's website, it comes up with a warning as special shipping requirements, and when you click on it, it says dangerous goods. Okay, sounds like something you should definitely be ingesting and rubbing on your wiener. Okay, Idaho blue spruce essential oil soothes tired muscles when applied topically with massage. Here's the part that made me go, what the fuck? Enhances masculinity. I'm sorry, what? The fuck does that... What does that mean? Stop it. Stop it. They ship the tree. They just ship an entire fucking tree to your house and make your own fucking oil. And there's more. And it has a grounding aroma, is what it says. What the fuck does enhanced masculinity mean? Because it's flammable? I mean, all the oils are flammable, aren't they? Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you guys are all confused too, because what does that mean? I'm so confused. Also, a bottle of that, a 5 milliliter bottle, so the little one, you guys said, what, half a teaspoon or whatever? $33.25 for that. Retail $43.75. It's kind of a lot of money. But hey, if it enhances your masculinity, then fuck. Yeah, and then like, because we were talking about like the whole trans thing earlier with like hormones and stuff. Do you think these, well, no, because all these people are like Jesus lovers. They probably hate trans people. No offense. Like, I mean, we obviously don't hate trans people here, but like, and I don't want to like suggest that anyone here does hate trans people, but like, come on. So, but like, let's say, assuming that they didn't, they would just like, if female to male transition, they would just like throw this shit at them. And be like, you don't need hormone blockers. You need this Idaho spruce shit. I mean, I'm sure someone has already. There's got to be one person who doesn't hate trans people in Young Living, right? Oh my god. So it smells like dirt? Means it has a masculine scent. I guess, maybe. But then just get a fucking cologne, man. You're Christian and transitioning. That's interesting. I mean, good for you. I'm happy that you're going through with that, if that makes you happy. But Christians are like, at least in America anyway, there's a war on trans people in America right now. And most of them are Christians, so there's that.
I think maybe we need to talk about the whole month, maybe prepare people for Valentine's Day. Do a little, let's talk about it.
Tune back in for Valentine's Day. Yeah, keep watching because, you know, you're going to get more of these stories for sure.
Great.
One last thing that I do want to touch on is oils like clary sage.
Young Living is just so
Utah.
Utah.
Okay, yeah, but are know phytoestrogens? You know, what about plants that are phytoestrogen? What does that even mean? Actually, the best way that I summarize it for people is that there's certain oils that have the constituents or properties that whenever you're putting them on, breathing them in, they get in the body and they're like, okay, how are we doing? Like going in the body, taking account of
cite your sources.
Estrogen levels, like how. Okay, endocrine system.
Prove
all right,
it.
you need some more. Oh, you need some less. Do what you got to do. Do what you do best. And so,
does anyone like have control of their endocrine system? I don't think so. I think it just like it's something that your body just like does. It's like there's no consciousness there. She's making it sound like you'll know when your endocrine system needs more of this and less of that. No, I don't. I literally don't. Like, my body just does it. And if I start feeling like shit for whatever reason, and then I go get tested with my doctor, and she tells me, you need more of this and that because your hormones are out of whack because of your endocrine system and blah, blah, fine. That's when I will know that my endocrine system is out of whack. But she's making it sound like, oh yeah, just a little bit, you'll know. You'll be so in tune with your body that you will know what your endocrine system needs. What? I call bullshit.
That's what like clary sage is, just a supporter of estrogen levels in the body. It's not, you know, it's not necessarily going to take you beyond balance. And so using the clary sage vitality, adding that into your Ningxia red is a wonderful thing, and also putting it on. And I just put it on all those hot spots, those full points.
Right, we wouldn't need endocrinologists if it was that easy.
It's
right?
definitely, clary sage is amazing. And it's in fluorescence.
Drying time.
Absolutely. But I wouldn't be afraid of it. You know, there's some women that are like, oh, I'm estrogen dominant, and so I need to stay away from clary sage. I'm like, that's exactly why you would need that. That's exactly why God made plants that have these phytoestrogens to help your body to do what it was made to do, to help bring balance.
Yeah,
and so
it's good.
Yeah.
I wish they would stop.
Thanks for watching That Oil Show. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so you can catch new episodes every first Tuesday of the month. And if you enjoyed learning about these amazing products and want some of your own, reach out to the person who shared That Oil Show with you.
Glorious. Absolutely glorious. I think that episode might be the most upsetting one so far. Because I feel, well, no, because they didn't have the dog. Oh, shit. It's like all replaying episode 2. No, we already watched you. Yeah, I don't, they didn't have the dog in this episode, so at least they weren't, like, putting oils on a dog. I guess every one of these episodes is just frustrating in and of itself, huh? In one way or another. This one, I just felt like they were really preying on health conditions, even though a lot of times they weren't saying specific health conditions, but, like, there was enough suggestive language there that you kind of know that that's what they're talking about, you know? Kitty? Is there a kitty? I don't see a kitty. I don't have a kitty up here. I don't know. Does anyone turn this show into anyone for their fake claims? I don't know. I mean, we definitely should. At the beginning here, I thought that maybe we should because she was holding up a non-vitality oil, which means it's not labeled for consumption. But I found out that they do have a version that you can eat according to the FDA. But aside from that, it's like they definitely use that protective language, like it supports this. Like they even say it supports menopause. Like what does that fucking mean? Words like that are not like specifically saying that it's going to cure or treat any disease. So technically, I don't think I've really heard anything in here that's technically against FDA regulations so far. I mean, they're definitely using that protective language that Young Living keeps telling their people to use because they keep getting warning letters. We got racism in this one. We did. Did I already forget? What was the racism? I missed it. Oh my god. How did I miss that? That one lady literally tricked her husband into using oils in the bedroom. Yeah, that's true. That's fucked up too. Oh, the dinos. Yeah, thank you. I like this shirt too. I use essential oils for making our place smell nice and keeping mosquitoes away, but they aren't medicine. If they were the medical community would be using them that way. That's what I always say too. I'm like, they're like, oh, big pharma, blah, blah, blah. It's like essential oils and like the wellness industry, like the natural whatever the fuck. That's $1 billion industry too. Like, what do you think they're doing? And not only that, if big pharma was so, I mean, listen, big pharmaceuticals, like all that shit, I don't agree with it, but I'm also for like socialized medicine and socialized healthcare and shit like that. So I don't think anyone should be paying any money for doctor's visits and prescription medication. But that aside, I feel like the medical community would have already taken them all for themselves if they actually worked, you know? You know what I'm saying? You reported them to YouTube for endangering animals. That's good. That's great. Yeah. Def saw a couple laws being broken, though. You think so? Like what? Didn't the FDA just send them a warning about claiming their oils are drugs? Yeah, they sent them something. What was that? I don't remember. Yeah, that was in a Young Living video I made maybe like a month or two ago. I just don't remember exactly what it was for. But yeah, I mean, and that's not the first time they've sent Young Living a warning letter, so. Big Pharma loves stuff they can keep reselling. Right, so if it actually worked, they would have already taken the essential oils for themselves. The essential oils would be labeled as medicine, just like the whole NAC situation, right? That's why they're like fighting the FDA and Elamir are like sitting there fighting because NAC is technically a drug. It's classified as a drug, so technically it shouldn't be in any supplements. It's kind of like the same situation, like the FDA would have already taken those medicinal herbs and shit, those medicines, those essential oils, and claimed them for themselves. They would have already done that. No seatbelt. That was the thing we saw in today's episode, too. Oh, Pop-Tart? Shit. Oh, sorry, guys. Pop-Tart. Come here. Oh, here she comes. You good kitty. I love you so much. Okay, sorry. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, let's see what else we got here. dumb argument anyway. The whole thing, everything for Young Living is a dumb argument. All of it's stupid. There's nuance with Big Pharma because the problem isn't always the medicines themselves. It's usually other things. I mean, sure, yeah, nothing's perfect, dude, you know? Yeah, so what do we think, guys? What do we think? Pop-Tart, how old is Pop-Tart? I'm trying to think here. I think she is maybe like 8 or 9. Yeah, I've had her for a long time, but she's a forever kitten, so she's very small. Yeah, because Pippi, my old lady, my black cat, is 13, and I know we got Pop-Tart like a few years after that. So yeah, that sounds about right. 9, probably. She's the best. At least no mentioning how oils will cure or prevent COVID. That's right, we didn't have that. But they definitely suggested that their oils can prevent things. Or cure things, because she was like, he needed liver support. So I made him fuck me with this oil. Stupid, oh my god. To be human is to err, however it's spelled. Oh, I'm sure they did during the last couple of years. I can't wait until Young Living goes down in a ball of flames. It's already going down in a ball of flames. It just hasn't crashed yet, but it's getting there. It's absolutely getting there. Okay, well, so next week we'll be back on Era's Girls, y'all. And then, yeah, it'll be Era's Girls until, when's our next That Oil show? December 6th should be the next episode that comes out. So everything up until then will be back on Era's Girls. Hopefully all the sad shit is done with that, because I can't handle another sad episode of Era's Girls. So that will be next Tuesday. Also, I've had a video ready to upload and go live since yesterday, but it's sponsored and I'm still waiting for the sponsor to get back to me. And also, I'm pretty sure in my contract with the sponsor, I'm pretty sure it says I'm not allowed to post any content on the channel that I upload to the sponsor content to within 24 hours. So if I'm posting this now, even though it's a live stream, I have to like double check about that, but I think it still counts. So even though I have this going on right now, 24 hours from now would be 7 o'clock tomorrow night, and it's like, that's too late, so then I'd wait till Thursday. So there will be a new video. I have it ready. I've had it ready for a few days. Just sponsor shit, you know. This is why I don't know, I limit how many sponsors I take, because it just stresses me out with this kind of stuff. I like to just like make my video and post it, you know, but having to have it approved by a company is stressful and annoying. I guess I need essential oils, huh? Please, no more crying. Or no, right? Essential oil eggnog, you know they're making that. Oh my god, no. The last one was sad. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Yeah, Tuesday lives are fun. I love that we started doing this, because it's just like, I mean, hopefully my chat box works next time around. I don't know what's going on. You're getting a VR headset tomorrow, Eve? Ooh, that sounds interesting. I can't do VR stuff. Like, I have like really bad motion sickness. And I tried, there was this thing called Google Goggles once, and you could like put your smartphone into it, and then like it turned into its own little piece of shit. Wait, not Google Goggles, it was like cardboard. I don't remember. But whatever it was, I used it and like played some games on it or whatever, and I got sick. I didn't throw up, but I was like, I'm done. Can't do it. So yeah, unless I take some Dramamine or something, I can't really do VR stuff. Ew, rum flavored essential. Do you think, can they make essential oils out of alcohol? Is that the next step here? Oh no. Sorry, she isn't live now. Wait, I'm still live. What are you talking about? That was the, oh, Clown Town. All their holiday goodies must have oils. Oh yeah. And I think one of these episodes they were talking about making Christmas gifts for people, like bath salts, and then putting essential oils in them and shit. Google Cardboard, yeah, okay, that was what it was called. I didn't want to call it that, but yeah, no, that's what it was. I had it, and it made me sick, so. VR makes me feel exactly the way I feel when I dissociate, so I never play on VR. Yeah, it definitely, it does some weird shit to my head, so, like, I can't do it. And I get really bad motion sickness in cars and stuff, so. yeah, they would make essential oil eggnog. Okay, guys, well, I'm gonna bounce. It's 7 o'clock here. We've been going for, over 2 hours. Look at that. I guess we just had a lot to say tonight. So, 7 o'clock, time to take my meds. My phone just started vibrating. Yeah, so hopefully, if my sponsor is cool, they'll let me post tomorrow. If not, it'll be Thursday night, or Thursday morning, I'll post a new video. Other than that, yeah, my best friend got married this weekend, so that's kind of why it's a little later than usual, but anyway. Yeah, anyway, y'all have a good night, and, Jess, you came back as soon as I was getting off. Whoopsies. The election results? Oh, no. It better be... I'm scared. Also, I don't want to, I guess I don't want to believe anything I hear tonight if anyone's calling elections for anything, because, we know what happened last time in the 2020 election with the mail-in votes and provisional ballots and stuff. So, if it's bad, I don't want to, okay. I forgot that was even going on. See, that's why I'm so glad that we were here together, because, I totally forgot that there was an election today, and now I'm remembering, and now I'm just want to die. So... okay, good luck to all votes tonight. Yeah, let's fucking hope so. You guys have a good night. I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow